How you doing? Welcome to or welcome back to Equalized Sound and Auto Repair. Chris back with another video today for you. Today we're working on a 2008 Subaru WRX. We're getting ready to change the front brake pads, so let's get to it. Show you what you're gonna need. So we in here. After you get your tire off, well, before you get your tire off, use a jack stand for safety. Jack it up off the ground. This one had wheel spacers on them, but we already took it off for those who don't have those. And we have a 14 millimeter. This is pretty much all you're gonna need. 14 millimeter screwdriver and a ratchet wrench. I'm gonna use my fast one to help you guys see this. You're gonna need your hardware, what you're gonna replace, and you're gonna need a brake kit. So I have two different styles, and let me show you those real quick so we can get started. So this is your standard brake kit. Probably pick up one of these between 25 to 30 bucks on Amazon, but we're not using this guy today. We're gonna use the other style. Show you that. So brake pad spreader. This one you can find on Amazon as well, but it has a ratcheting mechanism inside, and the plates are removable for front and rear. So let's get to it. Move these out the way. You're gonna need 14 millimeter up here, 14 here, and 14 here. So put your ratchet in there, break those flee. Make sure your wrench is righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And I would recommend a 6-point socket, not a 12, just because some bolts get brittle. And I already broke these free for you guys so I can show you the process. Bear with us, guys. For those who know this and those who are doing this, please bear with us because we're using one hand to make these videos. All right, so got both of them broke free. We're going to switch to our 6-point. That way I can have two 14 and two 14s, 6 and a 12. Well, 6 and a 12, yeah. So let's go in with the 12-point and make sure our wrench is righty tight, lefty loosey. Let's get her on there. Always verify. Let's get these out of here. You can use the 3-inch extensions if you need to. All right, we got those out. I usually go top bottom, how they came in or how they come out. Sometimes your calipers don't like the bolts in top bottom if you go from the other way. Take a screwdriver. Let's go in here and compress this caliper over. It might be too long. Let's see if I can get one in there. There we go. There we go. So that should come out okay. Work her out with the screwdriver, like so. Let me get a caliper hanger. 1 second. All right, we got our caliper hanger. Let's go ahead and wiggle this on up and out. Okay, let's sit this here for a minute. And so we're just changing the pads today. Got our caliper hanger on there. Maybe I can go this way. Maybe not. Let's go back on this side now. And move her out the way a little bit. Probably gonna have to spin this the opposite direction. So it's digging in my glove. Hold on one moment. All right, so we got our caliper hanger just hanging up on one of the springs there. And after you get those off, you're gonna take a screwdriver and start getting these pads out. Got one at the top here, one at the top on that side, and let's just start working her out. That's one, that's two. All right, your brake screamer goes on the back side over here like that. So yeah, got those all nice. Let's get a wire brush, clean this up a little bit. And if it does that, just get you some brake grease. But you want to check your guide pins, make sure they're nice and lubed. One of them just came out, it was very nice and lubed, so let's get that. We'll clean that off, make sure there's no debris on this, and let's proceed. I'm gonna sit this on the jack stand so we can start pushing back this brake caliper. Be right back. All right, so we're back. Let's start pushing this caliper on back. And you could actually use a C-clamp, but we're gonna, let's see if we could use a C-clamp. We could, but be a little rough. So let's just do it. If you got a C-clamp, it is possible. We're gonna use the newer style. Back her all the way down. Flip the switch. Set them in there. Move some of these lights out the way. And I use a lot of light. I like people to see, and I wear glasses. So please consider that too. So you might see a lot of lights on my videos. And we're just gonna work it back till it's flush. And just work it back till it stops. Some of them go flush, some of them will just stop and it'll have a little lip on them, but after you get it back as far as you can, check and see if it fits over your new pads. Okay, so we locked out right there. Let that sit there for a minute so that sometimes that your fluid will push the caliper out a little bit after you back them up. So we got those in there, we clean these out, get some brake grease, and let's match up our new parts. See if we're gonna go new clips since we got them. Yeah, let's go new clips since we got them. Doesn't hurt. And just match everything up. You might need a screwdriver to get this guy out. And bear with us, sometimes these don't go back the way we want, but we're gonna get them out and try to get everything great. So got one out, that'll be two. Let's match them up, take a peek. Everything looks nice and crispy. All right, let's proceed. Clean these out a little bit from old dust and debris. And let's pop them on. New clips. You might need a screwdriver to help assist them in, which I usually will take one like this. Push down on it a little bit just to make sure. It's like a insurance, just to make sure the clips go in great. Because sometimes they don't and you'll have scraping. And got that going on. Check our rotor. Well, we'll check that here in a minute because we're sitting on the rotor. So let's get the other one out and in. Or did I already pop it in? No, I did not. No, I did not. All right. Top, same thing. And this applies to the other side as well. Got one out. We already know they're the same. So let's proceed with the installation. And this one's a little tight, so let's use our screwdriver again. And I'll show you what I'm doing here in a brief moment. There we go. Then work it up in here too, just to make sure it's sitting good. Sorry if my head was in the way, but let me bring this around to you guys. So sometimes you have issues with these right here going in their groove sometimes. So if you are, check them, make sure they're good. And let me move this back over to a good position so we can lubricate these and put the pads on. We got our caliper already back. Hopefully this is a good position. All right, got our brake grease, and let's match up these pads. All right. And you always mate them together like so. And that's a little bit of a difference on the design, but they should go in. Not a problem. A little difference on the design, but the full length of these and the body, everything's the same. So let's go back in. And you've seen the thickness difference. Wrong one. This one goes at the other side. Yeah, so this one came off the top. Well, came off the bottom. Let's try that again. And if it doesn't go, then you got a little of an issue with the back clip or something like that. And that's where I usually have my little issue sometimes. This back clip right here. So let's see if I can rock her in. It's gonna be a friend. And let's see if it's set. These have like a spring on the back of them to push forward. Try to get one of them in on camera. Let's do the front first because I can see it better. That side went well. It's always the front side that goes great as far as the installation. So let me take my screwdriver again, as soon as I grab it, and see if this one's okay for us up in there. Okay, got that guy again. Sit her there. Try to rock her in, and we got a little bit of an issue right there. Let's see what we got going. We got a clip right here. Let's Move that back a little bit. Sorry, I'm blocking the camera. I'll slide it over a little bit. Got a good shot still. All right. So, got a little issue right there. Let's squeeze that back up in there. Good. All right. Hopefully she'll slide up in there now. There we go. Got her to pop in. We're having a pretty good day. Just had to adjust this clip. It's just telling you guys that sometimes you have an issue. You want a little brake grease. Don't want a lot. Make it sloppy or anything, because you're going to get road debris and everything, and all it'll do is cake up and make a mess on the inside. So just a little bit like that. All right, so let's release our caliper, and then we can flip her on back over. Okay, got her like that. Boom. Flip her back. Make sure you flip it back the right way. I'll sit this here just like that, and let me grab the phone too. So I'll come back over here for you guys. All right, so we're here. See if we can get a good position. I move this camera around because I like people to see great, see good. All right, so on the back side, we're gonna put our top bolt in. Sometimes you got to give them a little smack. So let's wiggle her, get her set. Might have to adjust your guide pins a bit. And got one in, the top one came out on us, so let's wipe off that. And we're gonna go back in with some fresh brake grease so we don't have any grime on this. So let's wipe her on down. Yep, and you don't want a whole lot, but you want a good amount on there. So we got that. Slide this one back in. And we got her set. All right, one more thing to show you guys before we finish this process. You have locks right here on these. So these rotate, looks like a square. Okay, you want that groove to sit in your caliper right here. Okay, so let me get those in. Same thing applies to the bottom. Little square hex on there, and it rests in this spot right here. Okay, just wanted you to see that real quick. All right, let's get these on there. Sometimes you might have to give them a little smack. Get them right. Great, got that one. And let's adjust it a little bit. Got the top one in. And you want to hand tighten these as much as you can. That way you don't have any issues. And let me scoop this caliper over a little bit. And let's see. And we're almost there with the bottom. So let's bring her out a little bit. All right, and we're gonna put her screw in. This one's a little bit tight at the bottom, so let me pry it out some with this screwdriver. As we're offset just a little bit. Now let's bring her back out some. There we go. All right, got that one set. Put the bottom screw in. And if it doesn't catch, then something's a little off. So we'll check and see here in a second. Looks like we got everything going great. Clip's a little weird on this new style cat pad. All right, so we got those in. I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to tighten these on down, top and bottom. And this is how you replace the front brakes on a 2008 Subaru WRX. So we'll finish tightening these up, get everything positioned. But yeah, thanks for watching Equalized Sound and Auto Repair. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I hope this was able to help you out. We all bring something to the table, so hopefully, like I said, this helps you out and you were able to enjoy the video. So have a good day, and I'll see you on the next video. Till then, I'm out.